Hey y'all, happy Tuesday and welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. It is very late in the day actually. It's almost 6 p.m. It's actually probably after 6 p.m. at this point. 6:02. Holy smokes. I am actually not going to be at school tomorrow, so it's so dark outside. I have been setting up for my sub. So I've got all my copies laid out here. I have a million coloring sheets laid out there because I said if all else fails and you need a break, just have them listen to a book and color. So they do that really well. But I have my sub binder all ready. It's just been crazy. So here is my sub binder. And then I have all of my plans for the day. I just like showing it because, I don't know who cares about this kind of stuff, but just kind of our morning routine, our day, whatever we're going to do throughout the day. We do have an Elf on the Shelf, and I have not read the Elf on the Shelf book yet, so I have two of them. One that looks like our elf and one like the normal Elf on the Shelf. So I'm just going to have my sub read those in the morning instead of doing our normal reading, which is Children of the Gold Rush, which is fine and exciting for me because it's history, but that'll be more fun for them for a sub to do. Speaking of our elf, he's just hanging out right here on these paper chains. Sadly, someone thought it would be kind of cool to just jump up and bop him today. And let me tell you, the rest of the class was mortified. Oh my gosh, how could you do that? No, he's not going to come back tomorrow. And so they were so sad. So I hope he does come back tomorrow. And then, we'll see. So we did get a note with his names. So it says, Dear Mrs. Flippo's class. Let me just turn it around. All right, Dear Mrs. Flippo's class, thank you for all your ideas for the elf's name, Mrs. Claus, and I loved them all. We decided to choose Frosty. Enjoy your time with him. Love, Santa. So they were super excited to find that note. And I don't know. Hopefully he comes back tomorrow and the children. I think it would be really sad if one kiddo ruined it for everybody, but I'm sure Santa takes that into account, especially for classroom elves. I just realized I ripped my poster down earlier, so I need to fix this poster, but I'm otherwise done and I need to go home. I chose not to go to Aiden's ball game tonight because I knew I needed to get ready for my sub, but also I was going to get groceries, but they didn't have a grocery pickup available. And I also have to do college work. So I'm going to go home and write a paper really quick. And then when the kids get home, we're going to decorate the tree. And then I'll work on my paper more tonight before I close out this vlog. So this one legit might only be like 5 or 10 minutes long. So anyway, I guess we'll have some content decorating the tree, but that's it. I'm trying to look around my room and be like, is there anything else I can talk to you guys about? There is one thing, and let me fix this poster since I'm already here. But if you are a teacher friend, let me turn the camera around so I can zoom in. But I'll show you how I have figured out how to get my anchor charts somewhat to stay on the wall, because otherwise they fall off the wall. Okay, so I use those Dollar Tree magnet clips, and then of course the grid that's on the ceiling is metal, so I just magnetize it there and then put my anchor chart paper on it. Unfortunately, I opened this box and closed the lid earlier, and I knew I kind of crumpled it, but I didn't realize I ripped the paper. But anyhow, yeah, that has been a great trick. And then to double stack them, I just staple it. I think maybe these are taped. Yeah, because that's the tape that was on the wall. And so if it didn't stick, I just stapled it on there. But this is for all my writing. And then I have a math anchor chart over here. For that, and it has stayed on the wall miraculously enough, but these would not. They fell down just about every single day. All right, I'm gonna fix this and then I'll show you the other thing I was gonna show you. Okay, the other thing I was gonna show you were these coloring sheets. So if you're just a mom, but if you're a teacher, Crayola has a million free coloring sheets that you can just print off. It's awesome. So I have this fun surfing Santa, cute gingerbread cookies, a snow globe, a snowman, a fa la 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 llama, and some ornaments. And there, I mean, this is the tip of the iceberg. And there are every season, every occasion, everything that you can imagine. So if you just need coloring sheets to print off, go to Crayola.com, and they are they're just a ton of them that you can choose from, and they keep us busy all year long. So that is a nice free hack if you have a printer or access to one. Yeah, if you don't have any extra coloring books, or if you just want something seasonally, they have you covered on Crayola.com. Last thing I'm going to show you. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you before we get out of here is every year the Rotary Club gives every fourth grader a dictionary. And so a few weeks ago, we went and got our dictionaries. And so in every dictionary, and she has it bookmarked, is a sign language page. And last year, the students were like crazy excited about it. And I was subbing for the class. So I don't know if we got them at the end of the year last year, or if it was just one of the random times I was subbing for that fourth grade class. But they were so excited about it. And so this year when we got them, I was like, oh my goodness, finally, the perfect time to start working on our sign language. So I was gifted these from my Amazon wish list. Thank you so much. And so there are a bunch of posters. And so they've kind of been looking at them all year long. They already said like, oh, I've already been like looking at these posters, you know. And so at the end of the day, it's technically second recess, but we don't go outside. Right now, if the kids want to do sign language, which right now I have about 7 that want to do sign language, they come back here around this table. The rest of them go on the carpet and watch a movie. And then if they have catch-ups, they have to sit out in the hall and work on their catch-ups, which is not just my class. All the classes do that, except they don't do sign language. But so we have been sitting back there and working on sign language for the last couple of times we've gotten together. It happened right before the Thanksgiving break, and then we've only been back 2 days. So we've done it 3 times, and it is so fun. I love it so much. So yay, I am finally getting to do sign language with my kiddos, and it's so rewarding and so fun to finally get to use sign language, and they are loving it. So, okay, that is all. It is now 6:11, so I need to get out of here. I've got to get some work done. My family's going to beat me home at this rate by the time that basketball game is over. So I'm not going to get much work done before I get to the house. So I've got to go do that, but I'll catch up with you guys at the house. I'm going to do some schoolwork. Then we'll decorate the Christmas tree and hopefully get to bed earlier than I have been the last few nights. I doubt that's going to happen, but we'll see. Okay, lighting is fabulous. I always love when I vlog when I have my computer open. Looks like I have crazy eyes too. Oh my goodness. I've been working for quite a while. My time lapse, my phone started like falling forward. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, I was just going to kind of walk you through something that changed my life. My daughter Katie taught it to me because I was getting really discouraged with writing papers early on. Like, I can write, no problem. But when I have to follow an outline, that really does get to me. And I could not figure out how to follow the outline. And then Katie just saved my life here. So I'm going to show you what I do, and it helps me in multiple ways. And I'm going to explain that why when I show you. So if you are a college student, sorry, I ate some chips tonight. If you are a college student, hopefully this will maybe help you. Or if you just, I don't know. I don't know. I am an old lady that finally went to college, and I'm behind the curve, and I needed the help from a younger generation, and it was a miracle. So I want to pass this along to anyone else that may struggle with this. So here you go. Okay, when you look at a computer screen, it's always weird. Okay, that is an exemplar, so I'm not really looking at that. So this is my task over here. So it tells me what I have to meet for competency over here, introduction to the task, what I have to do, my requirements. Okay, this is where my requirements start. So it literally is an outline of everything that I have to write about in this paper. And then it goes into the rubric, and I usually reference back to that eventually, but for the main part, I just start writing, and then I see if I covered all my topics. So over here, this is my lesson plan that I've started. They do give me a template. It's blank. Oh gosh, it doesn't want to focus on the screen. It is blank, so I just fill it all in. I did go to the Missouri Department of Education, found a standard, had to put the standard in, just copy and paste it. I'm not cheating or doing anything wrong there. Okay, so this is my outline. This is what look at that girl just peeking on through there. This is what I typed. I literally could just do this, y'all. I could take this and highlight it and copy and paste it. However, excuse all my misspellings. I just type as fast as I can, get it in there, and then go back and re-edit or whatever. Anyway, this is where I was saying it helps me for two ways. So one way is, I have it over here, but I could literally, again, just copy and paste it over here and then fill my information in. But two, for me, always, if I take notes, I remember things better. I'll get Riley out of here. She's probably like, what the heck? Anyway, if I take notes, it helps me remember things better. So this is basically my version of taking notes. So I just retyped some of the things I paraphrased, like C part A is quite longer. I just wrote the gist of what I need to do right there. And then I will literally just go in and hit enter and, well, not that, but then I will just type right here, whatever the answer to that section is, or whatever thing I'm going to critique, and then, or evaluate, I guess. And then I will just go in and literally hit enter after all of these things and enter in my data for this. Now, after I was getting going on this, I realized I literally did not need to write any of part B, because part B is the lesson plan that I have to fill out in this document. So anyway, I really did not need to write that, but again, it kind of helps me. So I don't know if that helps anybody, just having your split screen, having your outline on this side, and then type your outline or copy and paste it, and then go and just fill in your outline. Like, I was trying to rewrite all of this, and you literally don't have to. And I have submitted so many papers and it's accepted, and you just have to make sure. I can't really scroll up because I have my cover page and it has my college information on it, so I can't really show that. But you just make sure you do your cover page that has your information on it, and then you just go through and make your outline. Anyway, long story long, that's how I write my papers. And like I said, it has been an absolute game changer for me. When I first started, I just really struggled. I'm a great writer, like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm a really good writer. I enjoy writing. I can write quickly. It was the outline portion of it that was like making me crazy and like, oh my gosh, how do I do this? And now it's a breeze. I can finish an assignment in seemingly no time to me, which is why it's so frustrating that it is taking me this long to get through these last couple of courses, because once I finally sit down and do them, I'm done within like 2 days. It's just finding and or making the time to do it. And I just don't always do that. So, okay, I better get back to it. The family will be home in about 20 minutes. And like I said, we're going to probably decorate the tree. So that puts them home a little after 8. I'm going to have a good maybe 30 minutes with Riley before she's ready to go to bed. So, we'll decorate the tree when the family gets home. But I better get done as much as I can before they get here. Okay, the family is home. Scotty and Riley are in here. Riley just took a shower. Aiden is in the Disney room. He's fixing to come in and help. But we are going to knock out this tree. It's like, I took my watch off, 8:20-ish, something like that. 8:40, what happened to the time? Okay, it's 8:40, so we got like 20 minutes before Riley goes to bed. So we are going to decorate the tree, and that's probably as far as we're going to get tonight, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay. 2 extra hours? Because you don't have to go to the gym tomorrow.
Yeah, I get to wake up at 6. We're not going to grandma's till like 4?
4?
8.
Yeah, we'll meet at grandma's at 8.
I could wake up at 7. I could get 3 extra hours of sleep.
Oh, crazy. I could too if I decided not to go to school in the morning. But I would take Aiden to school anyway, so I'm going to go to my classroom and get everything set up for my sub, and then once he gets there, I'll leave. But anyway, that doesn't matter today. Today what matters is getting this tree set up, and Riley said it's crooked, which it actually is. So we're going to straighten that up and get it decorated.
Hang up the best ornament that there is.
Have you seen?
Speaking of boots,
Front and center, up high.
we are done with the tree. It didn't take us too terribly long, but other than that, that is the last thing I'm going to do tonight. Actually, no, I lie. Not the last thing. Of course, we know advent calendars are the last thing that I do of a night on a Vlogmas. So just a refresher, I've got a Malin, whatever her name is, and Sully. And then my student today got, I didn't even tell Riley this, but got Ratatouille, got Remy. He is super cute, so of course I'll put the picture in there. And then tomorrow, since I have a sub, we're just going to open 2 on Thursday. So anyway, time to open today's. Give myself some room there. All right, the 3rd. So let's see what I got. Oh, you get to see what a stupid sticker is. Okay, so first of all, it's folded. Get me started on this. Again, you guys have already heard. But okay, here's my little sticker. It's Vanellope? Who is it? I guess Vanellope. Her hair's up. Her hair's like it. So anyway, Vanellope. But again, it's all bent and crumpled. Sad day. I feel like the ones in my classroom are even worse. No, like look if you look at her eye. See how it's like discolored there? I mean, it's a sticker. I don't want it really anyway. I'm not going to do anything with it. But still, like, at least it could be a good sticker. But it's not. It's terrible. But I'm just going to ride high on Sully. He makes me happy. He's so cute. I forgot that last year I did the little musical at the end and showed me putting him on my shadow box. I don't know if I have room on my shadow box. But anyway, for now, they're just hanging out with their box. That's where they've been sitting on my table. They're so cute. Oh, I gotta move them backwards. All right, that is gonna do it. Short vlog tonight. I'm gonna make me some popcorn they ate while they were at the game. Make some popcorn, edit this video, finish my assignment, hopefully maybe, or at least get further along on it. And most importantly, my goal is to get to bed earlier tonight. So it is 9:30 now, so this already has me started editing at least an hour and a half, 2 hours earlier than I have been the last 2 nights. So that's actually a really positive thing. Anyway, so thank y'all so much for coming along with me today on this Vlogmas Day 3. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I appreciate all the comments I'm already getting. It has been super fun and super exciting. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not already so that you don't miss any future Vlogmas or any future content from my channel. I have a grocery haul coming up probably tomorrow. Depends on how late I get home and if I have time to do it before church. I might even just put fridge stuff away and get it all back out when I get home from church. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But if it doesn't come on tomorrow, then we will have it Thursday. So again, thanks for coming along with me on this one. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm eating Thanksgiving leftovers, stuffing in the last of the sweet potato casserole. I can eat popcorn anytime. I can't have Thanksgiving every day of the year, so I am eating it while I can. Can't wait. Okay, for real now. Bye.